Hi, this is Mike Pettigrew, serial entrepreneur and best-selling author. And several years ago, I stumbled upon a secret that gets you everything you've always wanted. And I've used this same secret to go from rags to riches, to become a serial entrepreneur, a best-selling author and sought-after coach, and to appear on radio and TV dozens of times all around the world. And this secret is so powerful that it's even enabled me to share the stage with the most famous personal development trainer in history. This secret has totally changed my life, and I know it can change yours too. So let's get straight into this training. This webinar, this training is for you if you are tired of always settling for second best, and if you know that a better life is possible, but you're just not quite sure where to start. And also, if you want an accelerated success strategy that is scientifically proved to work. And also, if you want the #1 success secret of the world's richest and most influential people, if you want to be 10 times more successful than probably anyone you know, if you want to discover and eliminate the one thing stopping you from having freedom and wealth, and if you want to join the ranks of the 36 million millionaires around the world, and also if you want to be more successful in the next 12 months than in the past 12 years, this is absolutely possible. Very important. Stay right to the end. This training is not going to be long. But if you stay to the end, I'm going to be giving away $832 worth of free accelerated success training. Now, it's only available to everyone watching this training, and it's only available for the next 3 hours. So I'll be sharing a web link with you at the end. And if you click on that link and you come back 4 hours from now, it's going to be gone. So it's only available for 3 hours. So stay right to the end. It's going to be so well worth it. So, who am I and why should you even listen to me? Well, as I say, my name is Mike Pettigrew. I'm a #1 Amazon best-selling author. I've got multiple bestsellers at this point. I've also been interviewed on radio and TV all around the world many times. I've been spending 40 years researching the keys to success, happiness, freedom, and wealth. I have a passion for learning about the mind and how things work and how to get ahead faster. And I've bought, created, built and sold 18 different businesses in all sorts of different niches. In fact, I started my first business when I was only 15 years old. And some of those businesses have made millions. And also, I've achieved many successes. In fact, when I was 39, that was back in 2001, I just sold my first really successful company to a multinational. And it just struck me one day, I'd actually achieved all my life's biggest goals, all my life's biggest dreams. They had all happened. And to say I was, shocked and stunned in a great way is putting it mildly. I went, oh my goodness, I've achieved everything that I set out to achieve. And some of those goals were really, really, really big. And I now teach ordinary people how to achieve extraordinary goals. Really, it's my mission in life from this point forwards to teach others how to be more successful, how to create wealth, how to achieve their life's biggest goals. Because let's face it, there's so much conflicting information out there. We live in an age where it's literally information overload and people are confused and they don't know which direction to go in. And, it's so important. I feel when you have achieved something substantial, and it can help a lot of people, you've got to share it with as many people as possible. So that's my mission, to share with large numbers of people how to get a better life. Okay, so that's me. And so how are success and wealth created? How are they created? Is success created through hard work? A lot of people work very hard. A lot of people work very, very hard, but they're virtually broke. So success is definitely not a result, and wealth is not a result of hard work, not hard work alone. Now, you will find that people who are very successful, there are periods in their lives where they work very hard, but there's this misconception that you have to sacrifice so much to get ahead. Not true, not true. So success and wealth are actually created in your mind. It's how you think and what you believe that determines your success. Because let's face it, your thoughts and your beliefs and your emotions determine your actions, which determine your results. Okay? So slight shift in perspective and the way you think changes everything. It's like pulling the corner of a spider's web. You pull the corner of a web and the entire web changes shape. Likewise, you just change one aspect of your life. Very easy to do. The entire web of your life and your interconnections with everything also changes. So your mind contains everything you need, absolutely everything you need, providing you know how to use it. Providing you know how to use it. Now, providing you know how to tap into its potential, rather. When you know how to tap into the potential of your mind, you can literally write your own ticket to whatever you want. Okay? So, this is a disturbing statistic. This is fact. But it's very important to understand this. There is a 95% chance you will never be rich or successful. So why am I teaching you this class on how to achieve a better life? Because there is a better way. But according to the US Social Security Administration, by retirement age, only 5% of people will be successful or financially secure. The other 95% will be living just at the poverty line, just above the poverty line, and in many cases reliant on support from family and relatives financially. That's awful. That's awful. That's awful. You really, when it comes down to it, there are two types of people. Those that get ahead, that's only 5%, and those that get left far behind, that's 95%. Do you want to be in the top 5% or dead broke by the time you're retired? When you retire, that's supposedly the time in your life where you can start doing all the things you wanted to do. But if you don't have the finances to do it, a bleak future awaits, unfortunately. So, limiting beliefs are one of the biggest reasons why 95% of people struggle financially and never achieve long-term success. Limiting beliefs are the number one reason that hold people back from achieving their goals, from becoming successful, from becoming wealthy. Limiting beliefs. That's all. That's all. I mean, you can run around and trying to do all sorts of things to improve your circumstances, but if you don't start with fundamentals, your belief system, all your actions can be to no avail. So many people, this is what most people do, but there's a better way. There's a better way. So limiting beliefs stop 95% of people being successful. And the reason why limiting beliefs hold us back so much, well, we've all been conditioned. We've been conditioned from the time we were born. We've been told certain things, to believe this and believe that, and that we're capable of this and we're not capable of that. We're conditioned by our parents, our siblings, our teachers, our friends, to expect certain things, to believe only certain things are possible. So by the time we reach our teens and 20s, we have accumulated so many deeply limiting beliefs that are holding us back from all sorts of things. I mean, how many dreams that you had as a child did you give up on? It's very sad, and I've seen many people arriving in their early 20s all full of excitement for the future, and by the time they reach their 30s, not just due to limiting beliefs but also hard knocks in life, their realm of possibility closes down dramatically, and that's very sad, and they stop believing they can achieve the things that they really set out to achieve. So conditioning sabotages your chances of success. Okay? And your limiting beliefs have power. They're so powerful. Your limiting beliefs are so powerful at restricting you. But as Henry Ford, the creator of the first automobiles, the first cars, he said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your beliefs determine everything. And you have within you all sorts of beliefs that you're aware of, but more importantly, you have lots of beliefs within you that right now you're not even aware of. And I'm going to show you very soon how to root out those limiting beliefs and erase them once and for all so they stop holding you back, okay? And you must overcome those limiting beliefs if you want to become rich and successful. This is the biggest stumbling block for most people, the biggest thing that holds people back from a better life. So, what happens when you overcome limiting beliefs? It's a bit like being reborn again, wiping the slate clean. If you overcome your limiting beliefs regarding finances, wow, your earning potential suddenly expands dramatically. In fact, back in 1991, I started my first real business when I was, 25, 1987. We were selling and renting tropical plants to offices. But the first few years were like a financial roller coaster. The business was expanding, it was getting new clients, but it was making no money. Some months, lots of money would come in. The next month, nothing. And so it's feast or famine. And there were times when I couldn't eat properly. It was that bad. But I hit a brick wall. I came back from holidays. This is 4 years into the business. And basically, we owed more to our suppliers than was coming in from our clients within the next 2 months. So that was a recipe for disaster. That spelled the end for me. And I was really frightened, really scared, tried to think of all sorts of different strategies to get money in quick, and I couldn't. But you know what? I had a series of experiences all around this same time that were showing me that I had very low self-worth, very low self-value. And the roots of that were in childhood. You see, as a child I had asthma and I couldn't run very far. And very quickly my classmates discovered that I was useless at sports. And they used to argue over not having me on their team. They'd say, oh, we had Pettigrew last week, he's useless. And they were right. Because I couldn't run. Or I'd have an attack. But when you hear again and again and again that you're useless, you start to believe it. Not just in sports, but all sorts of other things I thought I was useless at. And when I reached my early 20s, I had very low self-esteem, no self-confidence, very shy, very low self-worth and low self-value. And I had all these experiences around about this time of this financial crisis showing me my low self-worth. And I wondered, could my lack of finance, lack of regular income be as a result of low self-worth as well? And I really looked at this in depth, and as far as I could see, yes, it was a manifestation of low self-worth. So immediately I decided to double my prices. I expected to lose half my clients, but all of them agreed to this. In fact, one of them said, we thought you were far too cheap anyway for the great level of service you gave us. So it's amazing. I did a few other things to improve my self-worth, but the key here is that from that point forwards, I started making great money, serious money. And when I sold my company a few years later to a multinational, I was a millionaire. And it all happened simply because I overcame low self-worth. Everything changed. Like I said, pulling the corner of the spider's web, the whole web changes shape. You improve your self-worth, your earning potential skyrockets. And the last 5 years of that business before I sold it, I spent only a day and a half each week working. I had wonderful staff. I had a wonderful system in place. I spent all my time doing voluntary work. I did a lot of hospice volunteer work and other peace-related work. And it was wonderful. Great. So changing one limiting belief changes so much in your life. Okay? So let's look at a very simple exercise that you can use to literally uncover or root out and overcome limiting beliefs in any area of your life. But in this example, I'm going to use wealth or finances or money as an example. But you can apply it to any area of your life. So first we're going to look at how to uncover a limiting belief surrounding, as an example, money. Okay? So This is so simplistic. This is so simple. You might overlook it and think, that can't possibly work. This exercise has transformed millions of people's lives and enabled them to achieve wealth. It's that simple. But you need to do the exercise. So what we're looking at here is not just coming up with your conscious beliefs about money, but your subconscious beliefs. Your subconscious beliefs that you may not be aware of right now from all that conditioning you've received. So the very first step is you read this sentence aloud. I can't become or achieve whatever because. The word because is magical because it's always followed by a reason. So in this case, you would read this sentence aloud. I can't become rich because. And you would write down the very first thing that comes into your mind. You need to do this exercise fast if you're to tap your subconscious limiting beliefs. If you do it slowly and rationally and try to figure things out, it's not going to work at all. Okay, so you need to do this fast. The first thing that comes into your mind, write it down. I can't become rich because, so write it out as quickly as you can. And some people come up with views towards money or riches. I can't become rich because rich people are greedy, or money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are pigs, or there's not enough. I can't become rich because money doesn't grow on trees. There's not enough wealth to go around. I can't become rich because everybody would hate me. All sorts of, you want that first response. So this is the first step. You do this 10 times. You do this 10 times until you've uncovered 10 limiting beliefs surrounding money. I need some water. 1 second. Getting a bit parched there. Okay, so that's the first step. So you come up with 10 limiting beliefs concerning money. Now, you score each of these limiting beliefs. You give each one of these limiting beliefs that you've uncovered a score between 1 and 10. Now, those beliefs that you feel strongly about, give them a high number, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those that have no emotional impact, just rate them low. So you might not rationally understand when you read a sentence why it brings up emotions in you. That doesn't matter. But read down your list of 10 limiting beliefs concerning money, and those that have the strongest emotion, give a high number. You then get rid of all but the 4 with the highest emotional charge, the 4 with the highest number that you've given, okay? So you select those 4 limiting beliefs with the highest scores. Now, the next step is to overcome those limiting beliefs, okay? So to overcome your limiting beliefs, this is where you can do the exercise slowly. And you're relying now on your conscious mind, not your subconscious mind. So you slowly write out as many reasons as possible that counteract each of these 4 limiting beliefs using this sentence. I can become rich because. So instead of money doesn't grow on trees, you might write something like, I can become rich because there is abundance everywhere. Or something like that. Or rich people are greedy. You would convert that into its opposite. I can become rich because rich people are generous, and so am I. Okay, so you create opposites. Take as much time as you want to create opposites. So you come up with as many counteracting beliefs to these 4 limiting beliefs that you've had as you can. Okay, so that's the next step is select the single most empowering reason that counteracts each one of those 4 limiting beliefs. Okay, so you whittle your list down to 4 most empowering beliefs that counteract those 4 limiting beliefs. Very simple. It's going to take you a bit of time, particularly this part, but incredibly effective, incredibly effective. So the last step is to convert each one of these empowering reasons into separate affirmations and repeat them daily with powerful, positive emotions or feelings. When you do this, when you present your subconscious mind with repeated thoughts with emotion, it rewires your entire psychology. It rewires your thought processes, your beliefs, It's incredibly powerful. Affirmations are awesomely powerful. Don't have time to go into affirmations right now, but if you need to find out more about how to create affirmations, pick up a copy of The Most Powerful Goal Achievement System in the World, my most recent bestseller. But basically, they're just empowering sentences that you can read aloud to yourself morning and evening with emotion. And if you don't want to go into affirmations, simply repeat these sentences aloud with emotion morning and evening, and they will have a powerful effect. So really use this exercise to eliminate limiting beliefs in any area of your life. Any area of your life. It could be money, relationships, career, weight, health. Any area of your life, this works like magic. Okay, it's amazing. Sometimes the most simplest things in life are the most profound and the most powerful. Okay, so that's how to overcome limiting beliefs. Now, the success habits of the world's highest performers. If you want to achieve your next level of success, freedom and wealth, you need to start doing things in a different way. And this is Brendan Burchard. He is the founder of the High Performance Institute. And over a period of 3 years, I think there was something like 3 million high performers around the world were interviewed to find the common factors, the common habits that they all use that gets them ahead faster. So what is high performance? Well, high performance means excelling and succeeding above and beyond standard norms consistently over the long term. And high performers, well, what's the difference between a high performer and a peak performer? I'm sure you've heard of peak performance. If you're an athlete, you definitely need to be, peak performance is a very important part of your life. You need to reach peak performance states when you're doing a marathon, or if you're doing a sprint, or what but you're focusing all your training into a short period of time. It could be seconds or even minutes. But you know what? After every peak, there's always a trough. So it's not possible to maintain peak performance states. There's always a dip afterwards. However, high performance is totally different. It's excelling and exceeding above and beyond standard norms consistently over the long term. And when you learn high performance habits and you start using simple high performance habits, your life changes incredibly quickly and sustainably long term. So as a high performer, you have greater success, fulfillment, aliveness, and joy. And these high performance techniques have been scientifically proved to work. These are the simple habits that move the needle, move the dial the most, okay? So you also will learn how to win back time and eliminate activities that waste time and energy. And one of those ways is to immediately stop multitasking. Multitasking, a Harvard study found that multitasking actually reduces your productivity by 40%. And I don't know how many resumes, CVs I've received over the years for people wanting to work for my companies who've all bragged that I'm a multitasker, I'm a great multitasker. It would be better if they didn't put that on their resumes, because multitasking it's not possible to focus on more than one thing for long periods of time. It's simply not, without our performance dramatically being reduced. And this Harvard study has proved this. So high performers also take energization breaks every 60 to 90 minutes. And they might do some qigong exercises or breathing exercises. And the purpose of this is that when you go back to work 2 to 3 minutes later, that's all. Only a very short break is needed. And you go back, you have much more focus, you have much more energy, more aliveness. And if you do this every 60 to 90 minutes as you go through the day, at the end of the day, you are not burnt out. You have time and energy for your family, but also your career takes off, okay? Because you have more energy right throughout the day, and your mind is working at a much higher level, okay? And you feel great. Also, high performers improve their health and thereby reducing stress and burnout. And they also use some form of daily success planner to achieve their goals fast. And I'm going to share with you a very simple daily success planner. So simple, just like that last exercise, even more simple, but it can totally change your life That's my promise to you. Use it. Please use it. Okay? Now, they achieve far higher success than 95% of people. Obviously, that goes without saying. Right. So, next slide. Daily success planner to achieve all your goals faster. So, you get an A4 sheet of paper, okay? And you write along the top of the paper the 3 most important projects or goals that you're currently working on. And underneath each of those projects, you list the 5 biggest things you must do to move each of these projects forward. So if, for instance, project 1, if you're writing a book, it's your first book, list underneath that project, book writing, write a bestseller, whatever. Write the 5 biggest things you need to do to achieve that project or achieve that goal. If you're a writer, it'd be maybe writing for a couple of hours a day or 1 hour a day at a certain time. It could be learning about the publishing industry. It could be learning about book marketing. It could be learning about, writing skills, improve your writing skills, all sorts of different things. So whatever your projects are, write 3 of them down across the top of the page and list the 5 biggest things you must do to move each of them forward. So that's step 1. Step 2 is on the left hand side of the page, you need to write a list of the people you need to contact today. These are people who are helping you achieve these projects. Okay, so you may need to send them emails or make contact with them to help you achieve these goals. And on the right hand side of the page, you list the people who you're waiting to hear back from, who are already involved in your project. So you may need to send a reminder to say, hey, look, I haven't received that draft back from you, or I haven't received that logo or graphic or whatever. Just reminders, okay? And along the bottom of the page, you must list the main things you must complete today, no matter what. These are your absolute top priorities today that you must achieve no matter what happens. So these are your absolute priorities for now. I know this sounds or looks incredibly simplistic, and it is. But as I said earlier, the simplest things are often the most powerful. So that's a daily success planner. Now, at the beginning of this training, I said that I'm going to offer you $832 of accelerated success training for free. And I'm going to go into that in a moment. But before we go into that, I just want to share with you some important facts, really important facts. Most people are unsuccessful and broke. Fact. And 95% of people will never be successful, as I've explained. And this is really because they've never learnt how to achieve a better life, and also because of their limiting beliefs. And they're in many cases, they're chasing after the next shiny object. And you know what? That often leads to disappointment and disillusionment, because that next shiny object usually doesn't work. Most people just try this and try that and to try and become more successful, and it doesn't work. You need to follow a plan that is proved to work. Okay, so they end up disappointed and disillusioned, and this 95% will most likely become 99% very soon. In the near future, it's possible that almost everyone will not be successful. Now, why is that? Why has it just jumped from 95% to potentially 95%? Well, this is what's on the horizon. These are threats in the near future. Your career could be in jeopardy. And I don't say this lightly, but it's fact. Due to robotics and artificial intelligence, that is going to decimate the employment worldwide. And in fact, Oxford University have predicted that around 50% of all manual jobs will be replaced with robotics and artificial intelligence in the not too distant future. And the effects on the world, they're predicting, not just Oxford University, but many universities around the world are saying this, that the effects of the robotics and artificial intelligence revolution will be bigger than the Industrial Revolution. What could be bigger? Well, this is going to be far bigger. In fact, all jobs involving specialized knowledge or predictable tasks are all under threat. And believe it or not, this includes doctors and lawyers. They will not be immune. Think about it for a moment. Obviously, if you're ill and you go to a doctor, you want the best diagnosis possible, so you're treated correctly. Well, human beings can make lots of mistakes, and they do. But if you are diagnosed using artificial intelligence, where your entire system is analysed and it's almost 100% accurately diagnoses, which would you prefer to? Go to a doctor who can make mistakes and make mistakes, or a system that is virtually flawless? Same with lawyers. If something happens and you need to take legal action, think about hiring or using an artificial intelligence system that could look through every legal case that has ever been similar to your case and find the best advice and scenario for you. That's a lot better than trusting one person's experience or lack of experience or potential misunderstandings. This is huge. It's not going to wipe out every doctor and lawyer. Of course not. But it will dramatically affect those careers, as well as almost every industry you can imagine. So this is very real, and this is coming very, very soon. In fact, you see it when you go to a shop, supermarket. Often the checkout is not a person. You do your own checkout. That's just the beginnings of what we're about to see. So you must safeguard your future now. You must safeguard your future and your family's financial security. This is essential. You've got to prepare for what's ahead. Most people are oblivious to what's ahead, okay? So, the biggest secret, this is the biggest secret of the world's most successful people that I'm about to share with you. The biggest secret of the wealthiest and most influential people in the world. And basically, highly successful people, they always use the fastest method to achieve any goal. Why bother trying to achieve your goal slowly? It doesn't make sense. But they use the fastest, the smartest method to achieve their goals. They also use the easiest way that guarantees success, instead of trying this and trying that. And highly successful people always learn from experts who've already achieved what they want. Okay, that's really important. Highly successful people all have mentors and coaches. That's the difference. That's the difference, because it enables them to achieve what they want at least 10 times faster and not have to do trial and error as most people do. They understand there's no need to reinvent the wheel. There's no need. This took me years to understand. My first business, it became successful through trial and error and hard work. But I never really I had no mentors or coaches. And I realize now that had I had a mentor or a coach, my business could have been a lot more successful much more quickly. So it took many years later before I understood this important concept. But this is the common factor, the common denominator for highly successful people. Okay, so I want to talk with you now about the Ultimate Success Club and this amazing offer I'm going to give you. So the Ultimate Success Club, it will help you to get to your next level of success twice as fast. Also, double or even triple your income. Also, achieve any goal 10 times faster. You can achieve any goal 10 times faster when you start using what you learn in the Ultimate Success Club. And also you can be more successful in 12 months than you have in the past 12 years. I know that sounds amazing, but when you start working smart instead of hard, everything changes. And you'll also learn the secrets of success that get you everything you want. And with the Ultimate Success Club, you can be more successful than 95% of the population, providing, of course, you use what you learn. But it's really simple, really easy to put into practice. And by being a member of the Ultimate Success Club, you really will safeguard your future and your family's future. That's so important. Your family's financial security. So this is an accelerated success group coaching program. It's an online group coaching program. So this is exactly what you're getting. You're getting an exclusive online success coaching program, the most effective time-tested strategies for success, freedom and wealth, no guesswork needed, revolutionary new ideas, concepts and practices that transform your life fast, and also powerful money-making secrets of the world's most successful people. Learn what they do and copy what they do for the same results. Also, you learn accelerated success techniques that have scientifically been proved to work. I told you earlier about the high performance techniques and methods and strategies and habits. These have scientifically been proved to work, and I teach these to you every single month. And it's also an exciting, supportive community of successful people. When you're part of a community of successful people, it helps you get to the next level so much more quickly. It's so important to be part of a community who are always cheering you on. And so start living the life you've always wanted. Start living the life you've always wanted. Join today for just $1. Just $1. And you get $832 worth of accelerated success coaching for free. And this is only available, I'm afraid, for the next 3 hours. If you go to this page, achievegoalsfast.com/USC, if you go there in 4 hours, it's going to be gone. So you need to get this really, really quickly. Now, online success training every single month. So what does it consist of? Every single month, I'm live with you for 1 hour teaching you the success secrets, habits, tools, and shortcuts that matter most. Also, to help you reach that next level of success, wealth, and abundance. And after this, we have a Q&A session, a question and answer session, where you can ask me anything. So it's completely interactive. I'm there in front of the TV camera, like I am now, with big screen. I teach, and then you can ask me questions because I go back in front of my computer. So it's completely interactive. Also, this is accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. So you can watch it on your iPhone or your Android device or your PC, your Mac, it doesn't matter. And this really is the only ongoing monthly coaching program that I offer. The reality is my $12,000 a year one-on-one coaching program is far too expensive for most people. And there is a waiting list. I only work with a select few. And I only work with people who are already very successful, who want to get to the next level of success. So the Ultimate Success Club is open to everyone. You also get the members portal and private Facebook group, and every training session is recorded so you can view it at your own convenience. You can log into the membership portal and you can watch the past 4 live training sessions with notes and downloads and all of that. You can also communicate with and exchange ideas with other members, and you get free access to all my success books, products, courses, and training programs. Now that's worth over $2,000 in total, and you get them for free, and also from other success experts, and they're gradually added to your membership every month, so you're never overwhelmed and you're always empowered. So for just $1, you can get quite a lot. Okay, so achieve anything you want. The Ultimate Success Club, that's the purpose of it, to help you achieve anything you yearn for in life. And it's about more than just wealth creation. It's about more than wealth creation. You can use the same system in this monthly training to achieve absolutely anything you want. And I currently use the same strategies to get corporate clients for my marketing company every month for an average of $11,000. So these strategies work because these are strategies used by the world's most influential and most successful and wealthiest people. So these are scientifically proved to work. I also use the same strategies in this training to become a serial entrepreneur and a #1 Amazon best-selling author, and to get dozens of radio and TV interviews all around the world. And these powerful strategies have even enabled me to share my story from the stage of the most famous personal development trainer in history. And if you don't know who that is, that's Brendan Burchard. And I've actually been on his stage 2 times. Great honor. Remarkable person, Brendan. So, like I said, there's more to this training than just becoming rich. Okay? This training really can transform your life. It can change everything. So try it now for just $1, and you also get $832 worth of bonuses. As I said, you get immediate access, firstly, to the 4 past months trainings. That's worth $388. The Speed Cash Seminar, 12 DVDs, that is a $297 value. And the Speed Cash Seminar was created by my friend Mark Anastasi, and he brought together lots of some of the best known internet marketers in the world, those that have the most profitable internet businesses, and he got them to explain how they would create $30,000 in the next 30 days if their lives depended on it. And so if you're thinking of starting an online business, this is phenomenal stuff. This will get you started. And also Prosperity Power subliminal software for both Mac and PC, and that has a $147 value. And this is this very same type of software used by famous track athletes and golfers and high performers. And I think Tiger Woods used this type of software. Subliminal technology is so powerful that its use has been banned in advertising, but this can help reprogram your mind for success. It flashes affirmations on your computer screen so powerful you don't even notice it, but your subconscious pays attention, and it rewires a lot of things. I've used it for years. It's incredibly effective. So in a way, it's like success on autopilot. I'm not saying that there isn't work involved. Of course there is, but this is literally on autopilot on your computer, flashing away, and it has a huge effect. So it's easy to understand and get results fast. The Ultimate Success Club is so easy to understand and get results from. And it's created using accelerated success strategies, empowering high performance techniques, which I mentioned, and simple yet powerful new approaches for overcoming limiting beliefs, one of which I've already shared with you. And it's specifically designed for people who want to quickly reach their next level of success while avoiding the roadblocks that stop most people. So when you use this training, 2 things are going to happen for you. 2 things are going to happen. First, you will know how to create success. You will know how to create success, so you can finally have the lifestyle you've always wanted. And secondly, you'll know how to create wealth. And you'll do it without wasting years to find a method that actually works. No trial and error needed here. These are the things that move the needle the fastest. Okay, here's what you need to do next. Join the Ultimate Success Club. This package is worth $929, but you can get it today for only $1. And you need to go to www.achievegoalsfast.com/USC, and you get immediate access to everything. And you could try it out for the next 30 days. And of course, if you don't like it, no problem at all. You get to keep all the bonuses. In fact, if you want your $1 back, no problem at all. I'll send that back. Just send me an email and you'll get everything back. So there is no catch. A lot of people wonder things, $1 trials. What's the catch? This is too good to be true. Giving away $832 worth of free success training. There must be a catch. There is no catch, and I'll explain exactly why I'm doing this. You're getting this entire package worth $929 for only $1. I'm putting my best foot forward and demonstrating to you real value. And my hope is that you love it and you wish to remain a member. That's my hope. But as I say, if you want to cancel, that's not a problem. This is the best deal I've ever offered to new members. I've never done this before. It's kind of really an experiment. I'll probably lose quite a bit of money on it, but it's worth trying. It's worth trying. It's a way of really trying before you buy. Try before you buy. This really does have the potential to change your life, but don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. I want you to be the judge. So try it for just $1 and see if you like it. I think you'll be very impressed. So you've only got 3 hours. So why might I be a good coach for you? Well, here's what others are saying. And Pamela Parker says, you quickly realize you have the ability to change your life in spite of your circumstances. And Carrie Lawrence says, I love how Mike addresses our mindset and the fact that how we think about things can truly either make or break achieving our goals. And Jim Rogers says, he gives you a blueprint for making your life everything you've dreamed it could be. And Mike Eccles says, immediately had results just by changing my way of thinking. So important that. Change your way of thinking, everything changes. And Jeff Rodriguez says, his ideas are simple to understand and implement. He also does a good job of dealing with your internal struggles of manifesting your goals. And finally, Andrew Leonard said, I have noticed a change within me. Even my friends around me have noticed it too. If you want a better life and you want to improve the way you think, then this is it. Thanks so much, Andrew. That's a really nice testimonial. So finally, get this package right now for just $1 and get $832 worth of accelerated success training for free. Try it out. See if you like it. If you don't, no problem. If you do, well, I look forward very much to speaking with you soon and seeing you and being together with you on our next live training. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.